Hi, this is Ellie with Full Moonlight Tarot 20, and I want to do a twin flame check-in reading today. So I'm shuffling the cards, soul connections, when two hearts meet, love oracle cards, and I'm going to pull two cards for the divine masculine and two cards for the divine feminine, just to see where we're at this time. So Spirit, tune me into the twin flame collective and give me two cards for the divine masculine. Where's the divine masculine at? Dreams. And oh, we had that last time. Okay, two cards for the divine feminine. Oh, I feel like we had this last time too. Universe. Okay. All right, let's see. So the divine masculine is waking up, has been waking up to the connection. We spoke about this last week as well. He's waking up to the telepathic connection, but he's also having dreams, and they're very vivid dreams. The divine feminine and divine masculine always work together in the 5D. They are together in the 5D, and they are assisting each other. So you can always, if the divine feminine is in a place where she's feeling discouraged, she's feeling like in the 3D, her divine masculine is just not matching up to what she has in mind, then she can actually talk with him telepathically to his 5D, because though the 3D version of him seems to be waking up to the telepathic connection, I don't know how open he is yet. If he's having dreams, that's a good thing, because that's part of the telepathic connection as well. Because I'm sure the divine feminines has had a lot of dreams, very vivid dreams, prophetic dreams, where she sees, maybe she sees through his eyes what's happening in his life. Vice versa, now maybe he can look into the divine feminine's life and see what's going on with her. So this is very encouraging that he seems to be waking up to this more and more and more. Now the divine feminine, labyrinth. Even when you feel lost, there's always a way through the labyrinth. She had this last time, I swear. And yes, I think that us divine feminines are kind of feeling a little lost at this time. I know I'm going through that, because it just feels like the future is kind of hazy, like hard to say where things are going to go. And we're just taking it one day at a time. You know, you can't really look too far into the future, and everything is up in the air. Everything is unsure. We don't know if we don't know much about what's happening with the divine masculine. We don't know if he's coming in. We can still feel the energetic connection, and that kind of keeps us stuck a little bit, because it's hard to move on from someone who may not be in contact with us when we have an energetic connection and feel them all the time. It's really hard to let that go, and you can't sever those cords. And that can be really, really tough for some divine feminines, because, you know, a lot of us are just so sick and tired of waiting. And you know, and I mean, you're not supposed to be waiting for them to come around. You're supposed to focus on yourself, do your own thing, grow, build your life, and be very happy in your life. But sometimes it's hard, because especially you get bogged down by the energies. I know things must have been tough for some of the masculine collective, because there's been a lot of negative energy coming through that we're helping them transmute. So they're having stuff going on in their 3D lives. Maybe they have karmic partners and there's fighting and, there's all this turmoil happening, and we're feeling this energetically. There's nothing like that happening in our lives, but we feel what's going on with them and we're helping them transmute, and that can be very tiring. It's just very disruptive in your own life because this is not really something you can control. This is not something that you can just shut off. At least I haven't figured out how to shut it off. I just know when the energy is not mine. And I always ask, I work with Archangel Michael, I always ask him to remove the energy that is not mine. And he can remove it for a time, or at least he dims it so I can kind of focus on myself again. And please do that, Divine Feminine, please do that. Now, universe, the universe is guiding you to that special person. Allow everything to take its natural course. That is such a divine timing card, and don't we just love that term, divine timing? And it's just a waiting game. It feels like this waiting game of, when is this going to happen? Is my divine masculine coming in? Is he leaving that karmic partner? Or is there a soulmate coming in for me? Instead, because I've been alone for so long and I'm just so tired of doing everything on my own. And because the twin flame journey is hard, and sometimes we just want the support of someone who understands. And quite frankly, when you're on the twin flame journey, there really aren't that many people in your life who do understand. If you even say twin flames, people are like, what the hell is that, right? So yeah, so yet again, we're being told to just focus on us. Focus on making your life the best you can, Divine Feminine. The universe is always, Spirit is always working behind the scenes. They're helping you and they're helping your divine masculine, and you're both helping each other in the 5D. We're all helping each other here. The point of this is to raise our vibration, to burn through. We all of us incarnated with a huge long list of karmic things, traumas, hang-ups that we wanted to work through in this lifetime and resolve once and for all, in order to raise our vibration and raise the vibration of the planet. So yes, it's tough, but this is what we signed up for. And this is not the first time we've done this. We've done this over multiple lifetimes. So you'd think we'd be pros at it by now. However, it doesn't get any easier each lifetime. So give yourself a pat on the back and try to utilize spirit. If you're feeling down, if you feel like things are a bit rough at this time, you feel alone, reach out to spirit. Like just pray and ask for assistance, and ask for people, ask for a spirit community, ask for people to come in who will understand. And even if it's not your divine masculine, because let's be frank, a lot of them don't understand. They're just waking up to the connection. They're going through what you went through at the very, very beginning when you were initiated to the journey. They're just going through that initiation now, most likely, for most of us, where some of us have been on the journey for many, many years. And look at all the things that we've gone through already, and they're only just at the beginning of all of that. So of course you're going to take some time. So let's not get discouraged. Ask spirit for help. Ask for soul family to come in. Soul family to provide love and support, and someone who will listen to you, someone who will actually understand. There's some online communities out there too for twin flames. I'd be very careful though, because I don't know, there's some stuff online, there's some stuff out there that really romanticizes the whole twin flame journey, and it's anything other than romantic. So, but you know this. If you're on the journey, you know this. So, yes, the universe is guiding you to that special person. So whether that's your twin flame or that's a soulmate, There's a person coming in. Just know that you're destined to have that. You're destined to have that support, that partner that's actually going to be there for you and support you. It's coming. Leave it to the universe, to leave it to spirit to make that happen in the best way possible. And put that out to the spirit that you trust that this will happen to with the best outcome for everyone involved. So yeah, just try to sit back, try not to obsess, don't yearn, because yearning puts up blocks. Because when you yearn for something, it just puts the signal out to the universe that um, you don't have what it is you want. And the universe will then just keep giving you more time to wait. Because if you keep telling the universe, I don't have what I want, I don't have what I want, then you're going to have more of that. You need to switch your thinking. Focus on yourself. Focus on making yourself so happy that you don't need another person. And, or you imagine already having that person. What would it feel like to already have that person? And that will give the universe the signal that you're ready, and they're going to send that person to you even quicker. And that's what I have for you today, folks. Love and light. I will talk to you next week on the next Twin Flame check-in.